there are a few matters that I may have to clarify, although some of them have been clarified. So the first leg has to do with this assertion, which was beginning to gain grounds, that why is it that the OSP traveled to United Kingdom? It's important that we also deal with it, because it's been thrown about as if we are very...
So tell us why.
We are very unfair and unreasonable. The OSP had issued Interpol Red Notice for 4 British citizens, including Samuel Mahama. And it had become apparent to us after 5 years or more that the UK authorities were unwilling to enforce the extradition. So because they were British citizens. So there had to be mutual agreement for us to be able to go onto their soil and do investigation. You know, you cannot just go to another country and just start doing investigation. It's unlawful, you can't do that. So that's one of the reasons. The other leg I want to talk about is trial in absentia. I've also noticed it being thrown about. And I've been wondering, where is this coming from? Because if you read Article 19.3, there are 2 conditions under which you can try someone in absentia. The first one is that the person's character is very disruptive. And then the second one is that the person, after being placed, after becoming an accused person, decide not to appear in person. So if you look at Article 19, abscons. So if you look at Article 19.3, in all the cases, they are accused persons. As we speak, Ken Ofori-Atta is not an accused person. He is a suspect. And if I've heard some people also go to Act 30 and they quote Section 60 and says that
Act 30 is our criminal procedure.
Criminal procedure. You can file charges and just let it go. And if you check, those of you who have your Act 30, just look at it. It only says that, it only gives you the criminal procedure processes. It says that you can do so by a warrant or you can do so by a summons. Either way, you come back to the same process where a person has to be taken through the process of arrest. So when they talk about trial in absentia, I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't you let us finish with the processes of arrest before you then bring in trial in absentia? But it's being bandied around as if the OSP is unreasonable.
So a person must get to the point of being named as an accused.
Yes. Then
before you can consider trial in absentia, and not when they are suspect. Yes,
they've been confusing the complaint you file under Section 60 of Act 30 as if that is what gives you a process to do a civil. No, that's because the judge will still have to issue a warrant for the person to be arrested.